This is Chilling.
Guests that have been to this place have used words to describe this place as simply heaven, serenity, and calm. Because this place is quite a charm. I've been here, I've enjoyed my stay so far, and man, you can never sell this place less than top billing. It's actually located near the northern boundaries of Murchison Falls National Park. And if you happen to be a person who travels a lot, and if you've used the Karuma to Pakwach Road, you'll be able to look out for the sign. It's an amazing place. Which place am I describing? I'm describing a place called Tilenga Safari Lodge.
Tilenga.
Such an amazing place. And today, I've been delighted enough tonight to sit down with the proprietor of the property. He is an amazing man, he's a love of life, he's a honorable, he's a former legislator. And I also call him my uncle because I always have great time whenever I sit down with him. Uncle, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Drago.
It's been quite a minute. It's been quite a minute.
Sure.
The last time I sat with you, we were at another property.
Yeah, sure.
Which actually has, if you draw a correlation, it has the same similarities with this.
Yeah, sure, because we want to do a chain,
Okay.
which is comparable.
Yeah.
So far, we have a presence in Queen with the two properties there.
Yeah.
We are here,
Yeah.
God willing. We are going to Chidepo,
Yeah.
and all these properties should be in the same range.
Yes.
And our range would say, with utter humility, utmost humility, that we want to go into that space of upper middle range. Upper middle range, something that borders on luxury, where we can really handle luxury clients, but at the same time we can handle the people, the clients on the verge, who may not be able to pay $1,000, $700, whatever. So that's our dream. Something that can handle anybody who wants to enjoy themselves when they come to our properties. That's what we are trying to do.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Honorable, how have you been? It's been like, because we last did our show 2020, just at the age of the pandemic.
That
sure. Was COVID.
Yeah.
And you described to me by that time that you're busy setting up your retirement time. Is this the true description of what we call your retirement time? Are you enjoying?
Why not? God has been on our side. We are trying to enjoy, at the same time making a lot of preparations for the generations to come.
Yes.
You see, when you approach 60, everything is not about you.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
This is when you start thinking seriously about the legacy, thinking seriously about the next generation, the next two generations to come after you, especially when you look at your family and everything. So we are struggling, we are pushing on. Like we have talked of COVID.
Yes.
COVID hit everybody, and more so the hospitality industry. But we were there in the deep waters.
Yes.
And we've remained there, and we shall be there.
Yes.
Despite all the challenges, we shall remain to be there. And I think we shall move on. We shall move on.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. And you talk about survivors' remorse. How have you survived through? Because you talked about the pandemic hitting the hospitality business.
Yep.
How have you kept your head high? I mean, as a property owner.
Well, we've kept going despite the challenges. A lot of challenges, of course. But of course, we entered this industry knowing very well that it's a very sensitive industry.
Yeah.
Every effect on the socio-economic environment, positively, it will affect you positively. Negatively, it will affect you negatively. So we are aware of these real realities in the industry. Of course, it hit us because we had just opened. But the positive side of it is that much as it hit us, we see the future very, very promising. And I think we shall be there.
Yes.
It's not a quick win. There's no quick win in the hospitality industry. There's no quick win. We are very, very grateful to the government for the support they are giving us through policy support, through supporting us through financing, especially UDB. And I think we shall move on. We shall move on. We shall stay there. We are doing a lot of preliminary work, a lot of marketing work, a lot of improving so that the facilities meet the expectation of the clients. We shall be there.
Speaking about facilities meeting the expectations of a client, I've been happened to be one of them. You've hosted me for quite days.
Sure.
I mean, from the campfire to the amazing serenity rooms that look very divine and well designed, which we shall talk about later, to the strategic location. Let's start with that. It's so amazing that you didn't decide to put this lodge in the park, yet most of them actually make a lineup, a huge lineup in the park. It's just on the boundaries. Why is it like so?
Obviously, we have colleagues, partners in the park, and we respect their business model. Of course, our partners, UWA, they always give concessions in the park. That's great, because quite a number of tourists would want to have that experience. But we also know that animals know no boundaries, because what brings us here, clients here, is the wilderness. You can get wilderness in the park. Of course, the park is restricted. It's highly regulated, the area. You can't have all of us in the park. Then it will stop being a game park. So it's a highly regulated environment. So some of us who can't fit into the park, we can come on the brinks of the park. But like you've seen, everything you would want to see in the park, you would see it here.
I happened to spot an elephant which came close to my room where I'm staying.
We call it the landlord. That one visits us. Sometimes I feel like it knows us by name. we have a bull which comes here every time. We have a lot of buffaloes. We have a lot of Uganda kob. We have a lot of warthogs. We have a lot of giraffes. They come. For them, they don't know where the park stops from.
It's not first.
And
it's not
we are
gazetted,
here. And we are particularly happy because this used to be a transit point for poachers. Actually, some of whom I'm now employing as my watchmen, I've talked with them and told them, please, we need these animals. You can get a lot of value when we conserve, other than killing them for some small pieces of meat. And actually, I'll tell you that 20% of my watchmen are former poachers whom we have converted. So we are here. This is a strategic location. We are trying to balance out between accessibility and wilderness. And I think we have managed to do it. Even looking at the way we acquired land, you can see our land is a small strip, but going about 2.5 kilometers deep into the wilderness. And as you can see, most of our cottages are deep into the bush, but at the same time, we have our eatery slightly near the road so that we can easily be spotted. At the same time,
we have the majestic River Nile.
The upper deck, definitely. I always joke, I say, when you are here, especially when you are at our upper deck, you have the longest view of the Nile. We see the Nile for a distance of about 11 kilometers. When you are at our upper deck, you can see the Nile right from the delta up to when it is winding its way up to Nimule, about 17 kilometers. We have really the view. And all that was really planned by our architects. We wanted that, and we are achieving it. Yes.
And I'm a person who is so observant. I've been at Chikorongo, very amazing place. But it's also sort of near a roadside.
Yes.
So what is with you and having properties that are near to the roadside? Is it you want easy accessibility? What is that all about?
Balancing wilderness and accessibility. These are two things you have to balance. And that's what we are doing. And our business model is always to be in the community land, near the park, near the gate,
Okay.
and near where the activities are. So when you see us here at Tilenga, we are near the savannah. And when you want to talk of the game drive, when you want to talk of the Maction Falls, which is a very, very critical thing here, we are just in the vicinity because possibly 80% of the tourists who come to Maction Falls National Park, they want to visit the savannah. That's where they will see the grazers. That's where you can have the opportunity of seeing the cats. That's where you can have the opportunity of seeing that amazing scenery of the savannah. I think you have seen those rolling low hills. I've been telling people, even if I didn't see any single animal, but driving through that stretch from Tangi Gate to Para, the 24 kilometers from Tangi to Para, even if I didn't see any animal,
which is very rare, by the way.
Which, of course,
because at least you have
an impossibility.
It's
an impossibility. But I'm just saying, going to the extreme, that even if you didn't see any animal, you would be satisfied by just looking at the scenery. It's amazing. You don't find it anywhere. Then the top of the falls, the most powerful falls in the world, Maction Falls.
Breathtaking view.
We are just across. Then River Nile, the longest river in the world, is just across. Then we have another beauty that we are near the community. Because tourism is not all about wilderness, animals, and fauna and fauna. Again, the community, the culture. So right a stone throw here, that's where you find Gipil and Labong, where they started. The Pakwach community here is amazing. The Gotafoyo community here, seeing the Acholis who have transited from the camps, from the rebel activities of Konyi to normal life. When you go to Gotafoyo here, in my village where I stay here, it's really amazing. You got the fish market. So really we are embedded in the community. We are embedded in the wilderness. We are accessible, and all those are pluses. And all that is not by accident. Really, we planned it when we are locating ourselves in this place.
UBC is the national public broadcaster. We educate, inform, entertain, and inspire our audiences. You can watch us on free-to-air channel 001, DSTV channel 282, GoTV channel 371, Star Times channel 201, Zuku TV channel 20, and Azam TV channel 350. Even when your subscription expires, you can still watch UBC for free on your pay TV platforms.
So when you come to Tilenga, there is that feeling of comfort, that feeling of as if you've arrived home, away from home. I mean, what has set this place so apart from the rest? What has made it stand out?
First and foremost, we have understood what you need to do in hospitality. There's what we call the Trinity of hospitality. This Trinity is about cuisine, those are the meals, service, the way you deliver service to the customer, then the housekeeping, the accommodation where people sleep. That Trinity is very, very important. We always keep our eyes on the price. On those three, you must get cuisine 100% right.
The food has to be right.
It has to be right. There's no compromise when it comes to food.
Yes.
And you see, when you talk of food, then it means where do you source it? Who prepare the food? Where do you prepare the food? How do you deliver it to the client? Those are four aspects. Sourcing is very, very important. Then when you go to accommodation, housekeeping, the room, the ambience of the room, you must understand the climate. Like here in Pakwachi, it's very, very hot, very, very hot environment. Actually, I'm being tempted now. I want to put air conditioners. But when you look at the way our rooms are designed, we understood what it means to be accommodated in Pakwachi. Very, very hot environment. So I said, let's do highly porous rooms, very spacious rooms, and that's what we did. And there in the room, you look at the design of the room, you look at the linen, then you look at the cleanliness, especially of the bathrooms. It's very, 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 very important. That has to be spot on. Then when you come to service, the training, the way service is delivered, is something you must get right all the time, 24/7. Where we make mistakes, like in an organization, you'll have problems. We go to our customers, apologize to them, and we learn from these mistakes. Every day, every mistake we make, we learn from it. Every challenge we get, we learn from it, and we improve as we move on. So what we were 2 months back, what we were 1 year back when we opened, is not what we are today.
Yes.
What we are today is not what we shall be in 2 years to come. Our model is continuous improvement.
Honorable, I always ask this question to almost every guest that I get. Use 3 words to describe this place if you're given a chance. How can you best describe Tilinga?
I can say that this is a place where you'll never be disappointed.
Okay. That's more than 2 words. It's almost a sentence, but I like it.
You'll never be disappointed here. Because we make every effort to ensure that when you come for hospitality, really, we should be hospitable.
Yes.
Where things go bad, we make sure that we make them right. That's why we always ask our clients at the briefing. We say, we can't be perfect all the time. We strive to be perfect, and that's what we should be. Where we lack, please immediately tell us. I'll tell you one thing. I have very wonderful mattresses which we designed according to a lot of research, how soft they should be. About 3 weeks back, I got a client here who complained about the mattresses. Said, this is not what I want. Then I was even away. So my person told me, said, what's the problem? I said, I need to talk to this person myself. I put aside all whatever I was doing. Said, what's the problem? They told me what the problem was, and immediately I had a solution. When they went for a game drive, I told my housekeepers, do A, B, C, D. When they came back, the review I got when they were getting out said, this is the best bed I've ever slept on.
Wow.
So we even veered off our standard to make sure that that one customer, 1 out of 0.1 out of 100 who complained about our mattress had to be made happy. Because I don't want somebody to leave our gate when they're angry with us. And always there is a solution. Always there is a solution. When you listen to the client, there will always be a solution. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are inculcating into all our staff to have that positive attitude towards feedback from the clients. Because when the clients come in here, they have come to be happy. A hotel is not a hospital. A hotel is not a police station where people come to express their problem. People have come to be happy. People have come to relax. So please give them that. Where you fall below their expectation, explain and try as much as you can to get a solution. And there is always a solution.
Looks like it just gives me this intuition that you're the kind of person who has traveled a lot and seen places. And you've learned a thing or two about these places.
A lot.
You've learned how they do things this side and how they can, you know, how you can incorporate the ideas into your own. Yeah, that's amazing.
And I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I travel to all lodges in this country. I've gone. I go to most of the budgets, middle, luxury lodges, and in most cases incognito. I just put on my shorts, I put on my shades, I book, go there, sleep, see the services. I've seen the worst, I've seen the best, I've seen the better, I've seen the good, and really we learn from that. And I'm starting a program with my staff also to do that. Especially during the low seasons, we will be supporting them to go and visit these places, sleep there, eat from there. They have to visit the worst, the better, the best, the good, the excellent. We are also trying to get attachments with our big brothers in the industry, those in Arusha, in Kenya, in Botswana, to give us attachments for some of our loyal staff who can go there for attachment for 3 months, and you have to pay for that. It's very, very expensive program, but we are starting it next year. So that really, even when we get a problem, we will know that this is an accident. But we have to make sure that when people come to be happy with us, they have to be happy with us. When people visit us, they have to get out happier than when they came in. Yes.
Honorable, I tried so much to hide away from bamboo. But every corner I turn into, I see bamboo. Even, funny enough, even on the layering, on the walls of the main lodge. Why is bamboo so important for you?
Bamboo is a sustainable plant.
Yes, it is.
When you are in conservation, you want to use bamboo as much as you can. One, it withstands weather, outside weather. Two, it's a sustainable plant. As I harvest it, it will sprout again. So I'm not destroying the environment.
Like how about the ecosystem?
The ecosystem is okay because again they grow well in this place. Like when you see the whole theme, all the timber we are using, including most of the wood we are using for our campfire, is not from the wild because sustainability. Actually, all the wood we are using here, I get it from my forest from Mubende. I carry it here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this is a planted forest, which we harvest and plant. We harvest and plant. The beauty with the bamboo, why we are using it everywhere, it's a sustainable sort of plant. You harvest, it sprouts. You harvest, it sprouts. So you are not destroying the environment. And for us, we survive on the environment. Without a good environment, the animals will suffer and will not be there. So the bamboo is a message. Is a message. Obviously, we have seen it, a lot of it, creating layers to sort of work on that traffic noise. Actually, before the bamboo, as we planted it, the noise would come in here, about 60% of it. Now that bamboo is growing, it has reduced to 30%. And we have gone down to measure it. When all the 3 layers of bamboo have grown to, the noise will be no more. Even that slight noise will be no more. So bamboo is a wonderful plant. It withstands the dry season. Here in Pakwachi, in Noya, the dry season can be really bad. So all these other plants dry up But bamboo will
Stands.
struggle, will
Yeah.
struggle on.
Yeah.
And I love it. You can see
It looks beautiful.
the kind of ambience
I
it gives
wasn't
us, yeah?
complaining because
Yes.
I was complaining because of the beauty. Everywhere
yeah,
I go, I
I
look
know,
into
I know.
beauty.
Yeah.
Honorable, thank you very
And
much.
we are still planting. We are planting even more. We are
Yeah.
planting even more.
Please, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Uncle. It has been a pleasure
Asante.
sitting with you
Thank you.
again. You're
Thank you.
such an intelligent man.
Thank you.
And I love the way how you love community so much.
Yeah, sure.
You actually born and raised a community person.
Asante.
What's up with your wardrobe choice? What is this whole idea all about? Is it like a military fatigue or
Not really. Not
who is
really.
your designer?
I mean, my designer again is a community person.
Okay.
A very nice guy called Pantaleo.
Hey, I thought it's mommy who did it.
No. Pantaleo does it for me.
Hey.
And really, it's amazing. When I
It's
come
very
into-
confusing. You sort of look like a military person.
Yes.
You look like a game ranger.
Yes.
But yo, it looks good
I'm
on
a range
you.
of some sort because, like you said, here we live with animals,
Yeah.
and we know colors that don't intimidate animals.
Yeah.
Green and cream is good.
Yeah.
That's why you see most of us in green and cream, because we live with these animals here.
Not like
So-
my flashy colors.
Not very bad. Not very bad. So really, I feel good that because I put on a tie for
Yeah.
about 38 years,
Yeah.
where I'll be retiring, I think next year.
Yeah.
So now I feel better when I put on this kind of clothing.
You're doing well. You've set up yourself well. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You are one of the people that I would definitely want to borrow a reel from.
Thank you.
In case if I want to venture into the hospitality business,
Yes,
definitely I will come knocking on your
We'll be
door.
happy. We'll be happy to share with you.
Wow, what an incredible gentleman. Me and him are just going to lay back, enjoy this beautiful night, probably sip on champagnes and listen to that old classic songs that he likes, the
Yeah.
Kanda Bongo Mans and
And tonight I'm the DJ. You've
Ah,
been hearing
he's the
kind of-
DJ. Well, thank you very much. It has been a wowing moment chilling with you guys, and thank you for always tuning into the show. Today's show came to you straight from Pakwach, right here at Tilenga
Oh, yeah.
Safari Lodge, and we are having a great moment. Bye, take care, and have a good night.